Okay. Hello YouTube, this is StarverMarvin98 using my Team Akatsuki's YouTube profile, and I'm here today to show you my Skull Servant zombie deck. It's kind of random. No one really runs this anymore. I mean, people say that this deck's pretty much fallen off the face of the earth and shit. I don't think so. But before I get started, I'd like to make a shout out to the whole Team Akatsuki. You guys gotta get all your deck boxes and all that bullshit. And I'd like to give a shout out to Fabio Pones 2011. He's a good guy. He does good trades, and he's currently hooking us up with playable team mats, man. It's fucking awesome. Alright, but before we get started, you guys, these deck boxes are the shit. And these new deck boxes right here are badass. I got this at Epic yesterday, and let's see. Our homeboy Johnny hooked us up with this shit, man. It's pretty awesome. If you're in Team Akatsuki, man, you have to get this. We're currently trying to get one for each teammate, so it's badass. James, this is for you. Alright, let's get started with the deck. Let's see, we run three Skull Servants. It's a normal monster, level 1. It's pretty much the heart of the deck. 3 King of the Skull Servants. This guy is beast, man, for real. This guy gains 1,000 attack points for each Skull Servant in the graveyard. And if he's destroyed by battle, you can remove from play one King of the Skull Servants or Skull Servant to special summon it from the graveyard. Alright. We run 3 Lady in Whites. Bad. This girl has a 0 attack points, 2200 defense. It's pretty good. Well, let's see. What about this bitch? Well, she's treated as Skull Servant while on the field and in the graveyard. That's pretty much all. Alright. 2 White Mirrors. This guy's has the same effect as Lady in White, treated as Skull Servant while in the field or graveyard. His first effect is you can special summon it. If you have a Skull Servant or King of Skull Servants removed from play, you can special summon it, or you can send it to the graveyard. Alright. We run 2 Zombie Masters. This is pretty much the engine. This is what gets the deck going. This is how you mill all your Zombie Masters. I mean your Skull Servants. 1800 beater. Alright. 1 Dark Arm Dragon. This dude's it's kind of hard to get him out in this deck because the majority of the monsters are dark. But if you get him out, it's pretty broken. Yes. 1 Mizuki. I want to run 2, but it sucks that he's only limited to 1. I use it to bring back the King of Skull Servants or Plague Spreader. Go for Doom Kaiser. Alright. 2 Goblin Zombies. This is your searching power of the deck. 1100 attack, 1050 D. If he attacks you directly, if he inflicts battle damage, your opponent has to mill the top card of their deck. That's pretty much it. 2 Armageddons. This is your Foolish Burial of the deck. 1400 attack, 1200 D. Whenever he's summoned, whenever it hits the field, you send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. Preferably use this for Plague Spreader. Alright. 1 Plague Spreader. I know it's proxy. Sucks ass. I'm currently trying to get one. Everyone knows what Plague Spreader does, so I don't really have to explain. 2 Pyramid Turtles. This is how you get out the let's see. This is how you get out the Zombie Masters, the Mizuki, Goblin Zombie, King of the Skull Servants. Pretty much any monster in this deck comes out based on Pyramid Turtle. Alright, enough of the monsters, now to the spell cards. I run 3 Book of Lives. It's good to bring out the Plague Spreaders, recycle it, that way you don't have to top deck and remove it from play and shit. I hate top decking, it sucks ass. Alright. Secondary effect of Book of Life, remove 1 monster from your graveyard, your opponent's graveyard from play. So it's good at 3. Alright, 2 Book of Moons. I really didn't want to run Book of Moon at first. I don't know why I have it in there. I guess it's to stop like Honest and shit, like on Light Sworns and everything, whatever. Right. Two-hand instructions. You need this card. This is a must-have in this deck. It's so if you draw the Skull Servants or anything, you can just ditch them and shit. Draw 2 more. Draw power really. Alright. 2 MSTs. People say run 1, but I'm like, no, hell no. Okay. Gotta run 2. Gotta run 2. Staples, man. Alright, 1 Foolish. This is like my 3rd Armageddon Knight, but in spell form and shit, I guess. Activate, send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. 1 Allure. Gives the deck draw power. Just lets me. I use this preferably to, I guess, remove from play. Let's see, Skull Servant or White Mare or anything like that. Bring it back with White Mare's effect. Draw power. 1 Monster Reborn. Staple. You know what that does. Dark Hole. Staple. Mind Control. Staple. Alright. Now for the traps. I run 2 Bottomless. I didn't run this card at first. I guess I just had to add it just to test it out and shit. It was still the deck was still pretty beast without it. Right. 1 D Prison. I want to run 2, but I only have 1 right now, so it works. It works. 2 Compulse. You need this card. I'd rather run 3 Compulse instead of a D Prison because it stops like people's big plays and shit. So yeah, I want to run 3, but I'm not too sure. And Starlight Road, this card's good for stopping Dark Holes and Torrentials and shit like that. Celestias and everything, GVs, Geysaris and shit. Alright, that's enough for the deck. Now for the extra deck. Let's see. 2 Revive King Hades. Hold on. 2 Revive King Hades. It's kinda, this guy's good. 2450, 0 defense. That's what sucks about him. But if a zombie monster attacks, if he destroys a monster by battle, that monster's effects can negate it. So this guy's good. Right. 1 Doom Kaiser. I use this to double synchro, I guess. Summon him. Special summon Plague. Sync for a Stardust. Book of Life. Same thing. Or get 2 Stardust in 1 turn. Like 4 synchro summons. Right. 2 Archfiend Zombie Skulls. If I have this guy on the field, if I have this guy out, it's pretty much you can't do anything to my zombies. You can't target them. You can't destroy them with card effects or anything. 2500 beat stick, pretty much. Right. Now for the regular synchros. 2 Allied Justice Catasters. This one right here is Korean. It's badass. Got it for $5, man. Shit's awesome. Secret Cataster. You know what a Cataster does. Alright. 2 Magical Androids. Only because it's level 5 and it helps me recover life points. I usually tend to get out level 5s fast, so I'll get out Cataster, Magical Android. You know what's up. Alright. 1 Iron Chain Dragon. Helps me take advantage of my opponents. Help me mill their deck. 2500. Alright. 2 Flamvel. How do you say this dude's name? Or Rukiza, some shit like that. 2100. It has a piercing effect. Every time he inflicts battle damage, he gains an extra 300 attack points. So this guy's he's alright. Stardust, Staple, Red Dragon, Staple. Good for stopping like dandies and shit like that. Alright. Well, that's enough for the deck. Now for my side deck. I run, let's see, 1 DD Crow. No. 2 DD Crows. Alright. 2 Smashing. 2 Forbidden Chalice. This card's good. You know, stop shit like Stardust's effect. Activate Mirror Force, but Stardust only gains like an extra 400, so he's at 29. Big deal. 1 pot. Recycle the pretty much zombie masters and pyramid turtles, Mizuki, shit like that. Alright. Reinforcement of the army. I use this to search out my Armageddon Knights. Alright. Infernal Reckless Summon. I only use this card so I can gain field advantage. So I can summon more monsters and shit. More White Mares, Skull Servants, shit like that. I wanted to use this for an OTK, but I'm not sure how I can interpret that. If I mill my deck of the Skull Servants and then special King, Infernal Reckless, special 2 more Kings, that could be game depending on the number of Skull Servants in my graveyard. 2 pulling the rugs, you know what that does. 2 skill rings, negate shit. 2 mask restricts. Okay, YouTube, and that's all for my deck. Comment, subscribe, rate, tell me what I need to take in, add out. This is Starvin Marvin reporting out. Sweet.